Good morning everybody, welcome to another episode of Top Cat Crypto Show, and in today's video I want to show you an instrumental condition for the alt season to start. And I'm referring to the total crypto market cap chart, which is about to cross the 200 days moving average. Once we get the total crypto market cap above 200 days moving average, then we will be in the total crypto market cap range in bullish territory. I know that Bitcoin has already crossed the 200 days moving average weeks ago, but Bitcoin is not now correlated to the altcoins, to the total crypto market. It is important that both the total crypto market cap recaptures the 200 days moving average, which can happen anytime soon. It could even happen today at the close of the monthly candle. Okay, so if today at the close of the monthly candle we get the total crypto market cap to trade above $2.95 trillion, then with Ethereum closing also above 50 days moving average, we could get a very quick candle on Ethereum towards the 21 weeks moving average exponential, this yellow line here, and then capturing the 200 days moving average, and then all the conditions would be set for a very strong alt season to start right here, marked in green, starting from May until July the 19th, topping out at around $143,000 for Bitcoin, and the altcoins, God knows where they could go in this leg up here. So buckle up guys, because everything looks pretty good. It's just depending on Ethereum maintaining the 50 days moving average. If the monthly close shows Ethereum above 50 days moving average, then be sure we can get something like this, a very strong green candle all the way here. I'll put it in green for you guys to see. Okay, so if we assure the monthly close above the 50 days moving average tonight, then be sure that the following days, the following weeks, Ethereum will do this move up here right to $2,700 per coin. It will be just a strike move up here, right? So I want to talk about other altcoins that might follow this pattern. So I will consider two coins, Caspa and Pulse. And I will talk about Pulse because I want to make this video also for the Mexican community. When I talk about Mexican community, I certainly not including the Pulse scammers, because as you know, the Pulse community is full of these Pulse scammers and their Pulse scams and their meme coins and all these crap coins that they try to lure the honest guys in the community into their cheatings and their lies. So I don't include any of the Pulse meme coins ecosystem and the coins from all these scammer guys. So I'm referring only to pure hacks and Pulse, okay? So no memes, no shit coins on Pulse, no shit projects. All that crap is not what I'm mentioning here. I'm purely talking about Pulse and hacks. And talking about Pulse and hacks, if Ethereum is able to make this move, you guys should know that Pulse is Ethereum on leverage. So every time that Ethereum dumps, Pulse and X dumps more. All right, it's like it's a leverage behavior. So, but on the other hand, if Ethereum pumps, then Pulse and X will pump much more. So if Ethereum does this move here right up to $2,800 per coin, then I am sure that Pulse will multiply this by 4 at least. So I'm expecting that within the next days, within the next weeks, Pulse will get to at least a higher high, a local higher high right here at around 85, 408 at least, okay, at least a higher high. So this for pulse, but then of course until July, clearly we will get the price back to sacrifice price, or even higher. So the sacrifice price was right here around 3 zeros and a 1, and that's where I expect pulse. If Ethereum starts to move, pulse will get back to this sacrifice price very quickly. So this could be the next move. This could be the next move for pulse right here. Okay. So this could happen somewhere in June, July, maybe early. Now, if Ethereum manages to get back to previous all-time high, and some people say that Ethereum needs to get back here to previous all-time high before Pulse and X gets to sacrifice price. I don't believe that. I think that X gets to sacrifice price once Ethereum crosses the 200 days moving average, and once Ethereum gets back to its all-time high, I guess Pulse and X will be already 2 times 2x above the sacrifice price. And then by the end of the year, around December, right here, then Ethereum, I will also create here a small correction after summer, okay, which can take a few months until September. Okay, get it here until August, September. Starting on July. And so it could happen something like that. So up to July this year, we get Ethereum back to all-time high. Coincidentally, Pulse gets to 2x above SAC price, somewhere around here, right? So which means Pulse going back also to its all-time high, somewhere here. Then a correction which will be stronger in Pulse. So let me draw it here. A correction that should be stronger in Pulse, something like that, to these levels here after July, and then the final leg up to December, and now I'll make here the Fibonacci projections so I can guess where the thing can go. Alright, so let's get the fib projections here. So from right here up here, and this gets us up here at somewhere around 2 zeros and a 1. Okay, 2 zeros and a 1, and that's it. That's it, guys. This is the end of the bull market. 2 zeros and a 1 for Pulse. For Ethereum, I do the same. Up, pop, and Ethereum you get 12k. All right, something between 11 and 12k. So let's get here. So these for Ethereum, 12k. All right, 12k. And for Bitcoin, I get you here. And why these boundaries? Why these two boundaries? So this is $340,000 per Bitcoin. If you want to be safe, if you're gonna play safe, cash out after 280, 290. All right, 290, 280, 270 is a good point to start cashing out Bitcoin to be safe. But it can go as high as 350. Where do I get these levels from? It's Bitcoin forecast power corridor. If you go here to bitcoinforecast.com and if you press Bitcoin power corridor and Bitcoin power oscillator, then you can see the excellent work from this guy, Harold Christopher Berger, implemented by, he's a guy that is the manager of Bitcoin forecast, and he very nicely implemented in software this model. So big shout out to Bitcoin forecast for implementing this nice model. And if you zoom out here, you can see the boundaries of this corridor are right now at 300,000, the upper boundary, and 46k, the lower boundary. So 46k is as low as it could go, as low as it could go as of now. But by the end of the year, these ranges move, and comes December, and you have the upper boundary at around 361, and the lower boundary at around 58. So 361 is this boundary here that I designed here, and that's how this model was derived. Okay, and then these peaks, I explained you before that somehow who manipulates the markets is trying to force the previous bull market. In the previous bull market, we got local tops and local lows, local highs and local lows, and they try just to invert the dates. So the dates where we had local bottoms, we are having now local tops. For example, March 11, 2024 was a local top, and if you remember history, March 11, 2020 was the COVID crash local low. Then April, the week of April the 9th was the first top of a double top in 2021. Bitcoin around 11 of April 2021 got to 60k, was the first of two tops of Bitcoin in that year, and we get a local low in the same week in April 2025. And for that reason, I expect that exactly like it happened in 2017, and that's why I think that this cycle is very similar to 2017. In 2017, we peaked out on June, and then we had a summer. We had a halt season that peaked out in June, July, and then we had a summer correction, more aggressive to the halts in late summer 2017, and then in September 2017 we started the last and stronger of alt seasons that lasted from November up to the end of December, and Bitcoin topped out at 20k, and here I expect Bitcoin to top out around 200 to 360k, and this will be the end of the bull market. And pay attention that this local top on summer back in 2017, which should be also a local top in 2025, it's coincident with a local low in 2021. Okay, in 2021, the week of the second week of July, we had the bottom of the correction that started at 60k in April, and then we rebounded and reached again 69k in December. So that's how I derived this model, and that's how all of these things will play out. One final note for Caspa. I've mentioned Caspa many times before. I just wanted to tell you, to confirm that I still believe Kaspa will make this move. So 30 cents up to July 2025, and then a correction back to 18 cents by the end of the summer, and the final leg up to December 2025, where it will top out around somewhere between $1 and $3. I don't know with precision what the value will be, but certainly between $1 and $3 per Kaspa blow off top by the end of this cycle. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe the Top Cat Master Investor Series and the Top Cat Crypto Show. Thank you, and goodbye.